guys, it's Anaya and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to episode 9 of Freestyle Drawing Friday. Today I got requested to do a tutorial on betta fish. This is actually my first time making betta fish, so this should be interesting. Without further ado, relax, grab some snacks, and enjoy the video. So I always start off with an outline of the fish itself. Then I go in and add where the fins will be. And since betta fish's fins are so flowy, I try to capture that by making my lines of the fins kind of wavy. I also go in and outline the eyes and the mouth. In my outline, I also incorporate how the light is hitting the fish. It just gives it a more three-dimensional look. Next, I make a gill and I'm going in with scales all down its back. And since I'm going in with color pencil, I don't make my lines as dark. Then I go in with the more finer details, like making lines inside of the fins to make it look more alive and to make it look like it actually has fin veins. The reason why I call them fin veins, because I actually don't know the correct term for that body part of the fish. So before we made a sketch, and it really didn't matter about how much you mess up. However, for the coloring part, it's more solid. So you're going to be creating shadows, giving the fish more definition. So it really does matter the way that you color it. So for me, I started off with the eye, and I left a little bit of white on the eye to make it look like it's 3D. And then for the scales, I go in with a solid color. And then at the end, I'll go in with the more finer details inside the scales. Okay, so starting off with my fins, I'm going in with an orange type color and really outlining some of those veins. For the fins, this step is really important. This is the step that's going to give your fins more of a flowy look. So then I'm just gonna follow that by a darker orange. Then I'm going in with an even darker color like blue because betta fish are very colorful. And I'm outlining the ends. So at first it's gonna look a little weird, but coloring is all about layering. And so if you layer right, it's gonna come out really, really good. Okay, so back to the scales. So I'm gonna go inside the scales with a lighter blue, making sure to only fill them halfway. If you ever looked at a betta fish, their scales are very colorful. Even on one scale, there are numerous amount of colors. So I'm trying to capture that in my own way. So as shown right here, I'm going in with the orange on the scales, and you can see that color just pop. Now it kind of makes the betta fish look a little bit more three-dimensional. So right here I wanted to make the scales more darker because I didn't like this color and it didn't really stand out. So I went in with a darker green, which was the best decision I made.
What we do here is go back.
So in the beginning of this video, I was telling you guys how I wanted to put a shadow there. And I did, and it made it look a little bit more three-dimensional. Oh, and don't forget to color the other side of the eye. So the fin part could be very difficult, so follow along. First, I did an outline of the two fins. Then I went in with the orange to kind of fill in those veins. Not all the way though, and you will see why in just a second. Then bold the darker color around the fin and start making lines down. It's kind of hard to explain, so you can kind of see here what I'm doing. So remember how I said don't fill the white all the way? Because it gives the illusion of flowiness. You can kind of see in the front fins that I leave no spaces open, but in the back fins, they're much bigger, so they're much flowier, and they have more spaces. So repeat those same steps for the big back fin, and I kind of wanted to experiment with a brighter color, so I went in with like this bright turquoise. And then I remembered to make it spacey so it can look more flowy. And I wasn't satisfied with the orange. I felt like it needed a more darker color, so I experimented with some brown, and it actually turned out pretty good. So the last thing I like to do with most of my drawings is to find highlights. It's my favorite part. I just recently dropped my merch on Redbubble. I have things like shirt pins, hydro flasks, and stickers. So go check that out, go support. Link will be in the description. Also, if you guys have any more drawing suggestions or just want to simply challenge me to draw something, leave it in the comment section below. So if you made it to the end of this video, I would love to say thanks for watching, and make sure you keep your eyes peeled for the next Freestyle Drawing Friday.